Hello, hello. How are we doing today? Also, that timed out really well because normally I try to come on around 5 minutes in or at the end of like a song if I'm really feeling the song. And that song like ended right at the 5 minute mark. So, High on Fire. Way to redeem first. How was your day? Besides being Monday. Three stream streak, woo woo. And you love bananas, woo woo. No, so I thought Goonie was using, there's a Twitch extension that like you can have your chat throw stuff at you. And then it gives the example of like tomatoes, right? Um so I thought that's what he used. So now I don't know what he used to have the bananas be thrown at him. It was okay. It was a Monday. My Monday was pretty busy. I've been working a lot on Death Mountain. She has a problem. She has some kind of complex. Hi, Blizz. um, yeah, I've been working a lot on Death Mountain, and now I'm on Goron City within Death Mountain. Yeah, Goron City is gonna take me a while. Not as long as Gerudo Valley though, because that I did not do on creative mode. That confused me for a sec because I thought I heard your voice and no mouth movement. It is my voice. um, yeah, that is my voice. It says she has some kind of problem. She has some kind of complex. I think I was talking about Lydia. It's Skyrim dying all the time. Um, yeah, Maple ended up making that sound bit for his stream, so I was like, well, it's my voice. I'll use it too. So that's for that one, and oh no, I didn't use the other one. He edited the other one to say like he likes to die a lot or something, and I was like, I'll leave that one alone. Um, what do you have? What do you have? What is that? Oh, just a push pin. Where the fuck did she get a push pin from? What the hell? And she was trying to eat it. Oh my god. Cats, they find anything for real. Hi, Miss Banshee. How are you? The better to stab you with my for real. No. She was like holding it up in her paws like she was gonna eat it. And I'm like, girl, do you know what this is? Do you see this sharp thing? Like, don't eat that. But alright, I'll mostly be lurking because I'll head to bed in a while, 2 a.m. Here, no worries, Miss Banshee. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the lurk. I totally understand sleep is necessary. Make me eat fruit. I have grapes and an apple today. Which one would you like me to eat? And water. I'm like, I have two waters here because this one is like this full. I guess you can kind of see. If you look really closely, you can see the water waving around in there. So I have another one. I have an obsession. Sleep do be good. It does. With a hat, do you want me to show you all the hats, or do you know what hat you want? Because I have a lot of hats. And you can pick one. I pick. Oh boy. How did maintaining the bush go? Stop. It went well. I'm just always gonna grab this one because it's right there. No, I got how'd maintaining the bush go? Sheesh. gosh. No, so I went out there with my clippers and I took out as many of the branches that I could with the clippers. So now there's just a bunch of these really thick, dead, like branches of the lilac bush sticking out, and I can't get them unless I use a saw. So my husband is gonna have to just take care of that at some point, you know? But how's he doing? Well, he's frustrated today. He's at work. He closes tonight, so he won't be home till about 3 hours from now. Making progress? Yeah. Yeah, you should see. So next to the lilac bush is just this pile of weeds that we pulled last year. And now there's branches on top of that. I'm like, this is just going to be my compost pile. I don't know. What type of work does he do? Retail. And nobody during the day checked fitting rooms. So he walked into fitting rooms not being checked all day and stuff. And so he was feeling annoyed with people. Set it on fire! I would, but it's right next to the fence. Because I actually did that last year. I set a whole pile of weeds on fire, and then Warlock was like, we need to put this out. And meanwhile, I was like, let it burn! Because I'm a bad noodle. No, but it was really smoky because I don't think they were all completely dry. But I was like, if we burn them, it puts nutrients back into the ground. And then Warlock was like, I don't want the fire department coming to our house. Whatever. Fine. Hose down the fence and then set it on fire with a hose on standby. Okay, do you want to come over and supervise me, Boy Scout? Also, can I use, like, all the lighter fluid? Is that a coffee one? Everything's fine. It does have a coffee. No, I don't want the fire department called on me. Damn, I'm all on my own, huh? Oh, man. Yep, all the lighter fluid and farts. No farts. No farts. You didn't answer the question, by the way. Grapes or apple? Which one? Apple? Grapes. Yeah. You have a bucket hat too? Is it Bulbasaur? They're black grapes. I don't know what to tell you. My husband got them at the Sam's Club. At the Sam's Club, he got the black grapes. Yeah. Mutant. It's green? Oh, so we're almost twinning. My father-in-law got me this hat. He started watching my streams and he was like, I got you this hat. Figured you could use it for the hat redemption. Isn't that cute? Thoughts on cotton candy grapes? I have never had them, Blizz. I have never had them. My mother told me I should try them too, actually. I guess I'm gonna eat the mutant grapes. Wish me luck, I guess, since y'all are having doubts about my grapes. PNW, they're good. You've been recently having tangelos? What are tangelos? One Fire, you want cotton candy grapes that do anything cotton candy? You have a cotton candy maker. You should make cotton candy. Next time we have game night, I don't know how big the cotton candy maker is because I've never seen it, but should we make cotton candy and popcorn? I would take those grapes over the other ones, the cotton candy grapes. Where does one procure these grapes of cotton? Not only do I have a cotton candy maker, I have a shaved ice machine with cotton candy flavoring. Alright, so maybe we should have board game night at your house since I only have to bring one machine, the popcorn machine. And we can have like I was gonna say like a circus game night. Like where it's all like snack foods you would get at like the fairgrounds. Can we do funnel cake? How do we make funnel cake? I did not see the bacon popcorn that you sent me on the TikToks. I'm so far behind on TikToks. I haven't really been on TikTok because I have been in Discord reorganizing my witchy channels like the last several days. I think these are bigger than my eye. Are they bigger than my eye? I don't think this one is, but I think this one is. I think it's bigger than my eyeball. Tangelos is a citrus fruit that looks like an orange. I originally thought it was tangerine and orange, but it's actually tangerine and grapefruit. Oh. I had no clue it had any grapefruit, and I hate grapefruit. Let me just turn off notifications from Discord really quick. I don't like grapefruit either, but I don't like a lot of fruit, so that's not really shocking. Also, isn't tangerine just a type of orange? No, your mutant grapes I would take over anything at your store that they have. Oh. Tangelos were so addicting. I was eating ice cream and wish that you had a Tangelo. Damn. Honestly, I've been really enjoying this mango juice that I have. These are huge. You sent a bucket hat picture, crazy Zeno? Hi, Zeno. I didn't say hi to you, did I? I just read your message and then was like, oh my god, we're twins. Hi. No, you're not stealing my hairband. Ugh. This is my last one. I don't know where the other two are. She has stolen them. Good song, by the way. Thanks. They look like large olives. Your grapes look like olives, and I want olives to snack on, yet I have no olives. I'm pretty sure there's probably olives in my cabinet. Mine has a sports band on it. Your bucket hat? This is the only bucket hat that I own. I have several sunflower hats, a few witchy hats. Like a boater hat, I guess I would call it. I don't know. Yes, but to get to your house, I would have to drive past at least one place that sells olives. But are they free? Because the olives in my cabinet would be free. P&W hate olives unless it's black olives on pizza. I don't like olives, but my husband likes olives, and his brother likes olives, and his other brother likes olives. And then my husband bought this olive soda, this black olive soda, thinking like they would all love it. And none of them really like it. Someone tried to say that it tastes like grape soda, which is my favorite kind of soda that I never really have. And I'm like, it does not taste like grape soda. And Steel Warlock's olives, I would never do such a crime. Plus, I can't guarantee that there's any in the cabinet. I honestly have no idea. This grape has a butt crack. Can you see it? The olives have to be cooked. You eat the green olives at the bar, like in a martini? Like those olives? The garnishes? Big booty grapes. I've never had like a true martini. I've always had like the fancy, more like fruity martinis. Like I really like pomegranate martinis and beccatinis. How's my health? Good, I think. How about you? I have had an espresso martini. My favorite part was that they rimmed the glass with ground coffee beans. That was my favorite part of the espresso martini. And I've had like a chocolate martini, a chocolatini, I think they call it. I would not touch a strawberry chocolate martini. That would not be a thing that I would want to drink. No hate to those that like strawberries. I just don't like strawberries. Warlock bought strawberries once for me to eat on stream. And then when he discovered that I was dunking them in chocolate syrup to make them bearable, he's like, that defeats the point. You can have the liquor send over the chocolate and strawberries. Okay, I'll take the liquor. You take the chocolate and strawberries. I like this compromise. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. I'm a grown ass man drinking Jagger and root beer. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. Do you want to know when I first turned 21 what my favorite like mixed drink was? And like I think about it now and I'm like, oh. It was Bacardi Limon. And it was like a Bacardi Limon double, so like with ice, okay? With ice. The Bacardi Limon would like go up to here. And then Mountain Dew. Bacardi Limon and Mountain Dew was my jam when I was 21. It was so sugary and I loved it. I've never been a fan of Jagger doesn't Jaeger. Jaeger? I'm like Jaeger doesn't sound right. Jaeger. Jägermeister. Like my brain was like, I got the moves like Jagger, and I'm like, I don't think that's what's going on here. Do you mean Jägermeister and root beer? Jägermeister to me always kind of tasted like licorice. I think I'm thinking of the right thing. It's got like the deer, the bleeding deer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like Jaeger, I'm sorry. But more for you. You can have my, all of the Jaegermeister that has been allotted to me for my life. You can have. How about that? Does that seem fair? But yeah. You should try. Just for funsies. Just go try Bacardi Limon and Mountain Dew. Because, like, as sugary as it was, that was so good. Very bad for health. But that means very good. Taste-wise. Usually, anyway. Um... No, and then, I don't know, and then I became, like, a Captain Coke person for a while. I still have Black Kraken down in my fridge, but I have no Pepsi or Coke. I mix cream savers and Malibu rum in a jar. What's cream savers? Thank you for the lurk on fire. Fastest way to rot your teeth and get drunk. Hey, I have good teeth. Do you see these? Do you see these mouth bones? I grew them myself. And I have only ever had one cavity. And it was around the time that I was drinking Bacardi Limon and Mountain Dew. But only one. Cream Savers is the best candy? No. Obviously the best candy is a Crunch Bar. Duh. Oh, those. Yeah, I don't like those. Sorry. I'm really picky. Don't hate me. I'm sorry, Zeno. Everything you're like bringing up tonight, I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry. I don't like that either. The Mountain Dew, probably the worst soda you can drink for dental health. I still drank it years ago, but whatever. So, I don't know if this is true or not. I never Googled it, but I heard on the TikTokies about a case where somebody found a mouse in their Mountain Dew can. And Pepsi, because Pepsi owns Mountain Dew, they were able to prove that the person did not find a mouse in the can of soda because they were able to prove that the amount of time the Mountain Dew sits in the can from like being canned and gets to the end consumer, the mouse would have dissolved. I just want you to think about that for a minute. It's really gross. I should Google that and see if it's real. Mountain Dew mouse case. It's real. What are you doing? Are you causing chaos? Pepsi says Mountain Dew can dissolve mouse carcasses. Back in 2012. Ugh. Yum. You do Black Kraken and apple juice. Did you see that? Somebody's got the zoomies. Goes down real smooth. I'll have to try that. Do you want to say hello? Mint. Yeah. Hey, baby. Are you a good girl? Can I have a kiss? No? That's okay. We stand consent in this house. I saw it where Mountain Dew had the same effects as meth addicts with their teeth. Ugh. Dog, you love Goldens? This is my golden girl. This is my Sequoia. My Bobo. She's got a little bit of a pointy head, and I think it's kind of fun. But you're really ferocious. Yeah, show him. Hey, ferocious. Yeah, you're so scary. I say that, but she saved a dude's life once. by chasing 2 dogs that were attacking him away. So don't underestimate her. Yeah. Hero dog. Why are your toes wet, hero dog? Why are your toes wet? Is that from being outside? Why are your toes... Just your back toes. Your front toes are not wet. What did you do? She's holding my hand right now. There we go. Your favorite golden is the red golden? Cinnamon. I found there's a breed called a Golador. It's a golden and a lamb. There's also, a lot of people confuse Irish setters, I think, for red golden retrievers. But no, I will show you guys a picture of Autumn. She was a cinnamon golden retriever. Hold on. Autumn has since passed. She passed away in December of 2020. But I will show you what she looked like. I just have to find the picture. The only reason I call it Cinnamon PNW is because I used to know this lady who was like a dog trainer, but her dog was like the worst trained dog. You know, one of those people. And she was like, it's called Cinnamon. I was like, okay. I'll call her Cinnamon. I didn't mean to offend you. Sheesh. Where is this picture that I'm looking for? I'm looking for a specific one, which is probably not ideal. I should probably just show you a picture of her. But I'm a dog trainer too, and I had hot dogs. My golden was my best pal and would do tricks. Nice. I don't know what was supposed to be said instead of hot dogs, but I like hot dogs. Oh, I think I'm getting close. We're on the porch back in the condo. But no, so she somehow got her dog to be, I think it was an emotional support dog, or I don't know though, it actually had a vest. But I still think it was just emotional support, because it was not well trained enough, I think, to be like a medical dog. And she would bring it with her to work, which was a store, like a retail store. And that dog would jump on people. It would like whine excessively at customers, and I'm like, emotional support dog is super easy to get diagnosed. And I don't think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think companies have to abide by emotional support dogs being allowed in places. I think only medical support dogs? I could be wrong. Man, why do I want a specific picture to show you guys? Why am I like this? You're back. You're cooking up some fish sticks. It's not Friday. Goofy goober. You goofy goober. Wrong year. I was like, why aren't there any labeled autumn? Because she was dead in 2021. That's why. You vibing? Hi, Myrtle. Hi, Truebeck. Hi, Myrtle. How are you? Welcome on in. I'm glad you're vibing. I'm supposed to be editing photos of Thessaloniki, but I am instead trying to find a picture that I want to show you guys of autumn. Because PNW said that they really like the red-headed golden retrievers. You're hungry and you're in the mood for fish sticks. Well then, that is all that you need to do. Have fish sticks. I went to a Catholic school and they would serve fish sticks on Fridays during Lent. Fish sticks and custard? Like ice cream custard? Man, I'm learning so many dietary things today. Oh, where is this picture? Okay, if it's not in this folder, then I give up and I'm gonna just show you another picture of her. Yeah, it's not gonna be in here because now we're in the house. Okay. I will just show you one of these. Here, this one has Sequoia in it too, so you can tell. It gives a better representation, I think, of like. Yeah, see? So Sequoia's on the bottom and Autumn's on the top. Just wanted to see if you'd get the reference or if anyone else would. I am sorry. I have failed you, Myrtle. Because I don't know the reference. What is it from? Well, I mean, she's like 11 years old here, so her coat got a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. But, yeah. I don't know. Here, should I actually work on pictures? Doctor Who. Oh. I have seen like 2 episodes of Doctor Who. It's on my watch list. the doggies are perfect for sure. Which doctor though? For Myrtle or like for me? I was just gonna watch like all of them when I eventually get to it. There's like 12. Yeah, because like he changes physical embodiments, right? Like I know like the gist of it. Like I know about the TARDIS, and I know about the one blonde lady who's like his love interest for a few seasons. And like that's like everybody's favorite season. Goes back to the 50s or 60s for like in the show, not like filmed in the 50s or 60s, right? Yeah, no. Okay, Myrtle, are you from the Midwest? I just have to ask because I grew up in Minnetonka and we do the yeah, no, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Um Black Oh, okay, I guess I didn't know there was like seasons at all. You can see a black and white picture of this. So I haven't been making any of these black and white Xeno only because I shot some things on film too, black and white film, and I want to see how those turn out before I digitally make any black and white. You're saying there's been multiple Doctor Who series over multiple decades? Just like James Bond or Batman? Did that not set up the Batman sound alert? It might have, and I missed it because of the music.
I'm Batman.
What? Excuse me, why aren't you working? You guys don't hear it, do you? You heard it, but I'm not hearing it now? What? I don't know what to tell you. I can never, like, I don't know what it is, but in my headphones, Spotify is so much louder than anything else that will play on my computer, which is why I end up having to, like, pause Spotify when I do shoutouts because I can't hear them at all. But if it's working for you guys, that's cool. That's what's truly important. Importante. Okay, sorry, but the fish fingers and custard came from the 11th Doctor, Myrtle says. Matt Smith, it's the first thing he requested after he reincarnated. Ah. Is Matt Smith the actor who also played Prince Philip in The Crown? Is he the guy? Because then there's also, I don't know actors' names, because there's also the guy who played the Doctor who was in Harry Potter. And Goblet of Fire. He's in a lot of other things too, but that's where I can place him right now. Artemis Crouch Jr., I think was his name. I've never seen Morbius One Fire. I've been wearing this hat for a while. That can come off. Stay there. Okay. No, Zeno! I don't need to know that. It's this time of the season where spiders are coming out in my home and they are getting big. Fuck that. No. That was my best guess to see with something you've seen him in. Solve it with fire. I hate spiders too. Honestly, Freya is like my little Pokemon now. So I was using the upstairs bathroom and I looked over and there was a spider in the bathtub. And like Freya likes to come in the bathroom with me. And I was like, "Freya, look. Kill it." And she literally looked at me, looked at the tub, hopped inside and killed the spider and ate it. And I was like, "Yeah. She's my Pokemon." There's an orb spider right on your window. No, thank you. No, thank you. Castle Doctor-in-Law, make my day law. You can live outside, but as soon as you come in my house, you die. Nope, nope, nope. And I'm sorry to all those people that are like, save the spiders, take them outside. I'm sorry, I can't. I physically cannot bring myself to do it. My husband works, I work from home. Okay? I can't even touch the body of a dead spider, let alone an alive one. I can't get within like a foot of one. So there's only one other solution because I'm not going to leave it alone to go hide somewhere else in my house. My husband, when he is home, has put spiders outside. It's okay, Beck, breathe. Okay. I get people that judge me, okay, because they're like, why aren't you saving the spiders instead of killing them? I'm like, because I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I literally start crying when I see one. Like, no. I know I'm a grown-ass adult, but it doesn't matter. And yes, I know logically that they are more afraid of me than I am of them. That doesn't help. Because I assure you, I don't think that they are because of my level of phobia. I think that's actually false for me. Everybody always takes a picture of this arch from the other side. So I started on this side. Because I want to be unique and different. These tiles, by the way, are death traps. Warlock fell on his, not while I was with him, but he fell on his ass like the day before when it was raining on these tiles. And then he was like all bruised on his bum. And then I almost fell several times, but I'm really good at doing that and catching myself. I'm really good at that. And I have a really, really big butt. So if I do fall, I'm pro at landing on that. And it cushions it just fine. Okay, I don't need to keep all of these. There, now you can see both kiddos in that one. So we'll keep this one. Wow, I can take a straight picture. Look at that. So this is the side that people usually take a photo of it from because of the church. But I thought the other side was more interesting. I don't know. I like your gay photos more. Cyrodius? Me too. How are you? Welcome on in. I have no idea what that guy is carrying. What is this? What is that? What are this? I'm hot and sexy. Oh, of course you are. All day, every day. How am I? I am... Oh, I'm alright. We were just talking about spiders, so I'm a little... Meh. Bike helmet for a motorcycle? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, yeah, there it looks like one. It didn't look like one to me in the other picture. Good day, Cyronius, good day. Yeah. It's like his hand is sticking out through like the neck part. Oh, maybe I do like that one better. Okay. I thought this was funny that in Thessaloniki that there's a New York college. I was like, oh. Would you look at that? Oh, I took this not for any kind of editing purpose, but okay. This is their pedestrian sign. To me, it reminds me of like those like Bigfoot signs. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, it's like the same pose as like the Bigfoot signs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dork. I don't need to keep that one in here. Is that the last one? I guess so. I have 3 from this, 4 from this view. I don't know if I need 4. I like that one better than this one. I think I back up at some point so the whole thing is in the picture. Thank you, Becca. Oh, love when I self-correct. And then later me is like, what were you thinking? Okay, thank you. Okay, I think I'll keep that one. And this further out view because why not? Yeah, I have this one selected. Okay. Import. I don't even know how many days left in Greece I have to edit. I'm gonna look really quick. Well, that's importing. We're on the 25th. I have 3 more days, well, 2 more after this one. Yeah. And then we'll be taking the ones that I corrected in Lightroom over to Photoshop. Not today, though. Definitely not today. I'm just editing these ones in Lightroom today. By doing it this way, I've created such a backlog for myself, though. I'm like, I don't know if I'll do this again this way. But hashtag content? What is this? No, not right now. I'm streaming. Gosh, it'll be, Ugh. Do you want to take a survey? No. Not right now. Maybe if you asked me when I'm not live. Maybe. I love graffiti in Greece because I like though even the ones in English, I just have no idea what they mean. Like, why did somebody write limal on the phone? Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. That one's very vibrant. The graffiti in the background was like, that one's not bad. A little bright. That's better. And then there's like I on the left and then love like in a grid in the middle, but then they never wrote what they love. I don't know. Okay, Satya might be better. Or is it too dark? Okay, potion bottle. Cyronius, when was your first day of work at your new job? A street perception, a street totem. First day is the 29th. You've got a couple weeks. Ooh. Are you oh so excited? I'm just curious. You are excited? Good. Do they want to hire an account manager? I just hope I don't make a fool of myself at some point. Baby, they just ain't full enough. That's all. That's all. Don't make yourself smaller. Expand their horizons. Okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's right. Honestly, that was a pretty solid quote, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna remember that for myself. One Fire, are you playing Hogwarts still? Or are you so over that? Was that like so last week? Let's see what this does. So much better. Oh my gosh. Now I just want to go watch Breakfast Club. I still have to work on that music emote so that it's a full loop and not like not me and Chicken Wing. This is probably my favorite playlist that I have on my Spotify. Mm-mm. How about there? I mean, I also love my like Broadway and musical playlist, but I just assume that chat never wants to listen to that, so I always like I've played it a few times, but I don't think Broadway slash musicals is everybody's cup of tea. It's also why I tend to not play country music. And I know, it's your stream, Becca. Play what you want, Becca. But I'm a people pleaser, okay? Leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Stay in chat. I actually don't hate any of those genres. Blizz, because you are basically my Twitch bestie. I mean, like, we're in chats together, like, all the time. You have an emote for everything. Literally. Leave me alone. I love that. I love that you can just always respond with some person's emotes. I have to ask, do any of mine ever come in handy as responses? I know they're like adorable, but I don't know if they're like meme worthy. I've never noticed we are in a lot of chats together. It's true. I promise I'm not stalking you. I don't even know how to do that on Twitch. We just have a lot of mutuals. A lot of friends in common. You've used pun a lot, and everyone tends to like it. Yay. I'm glad. That makes me happy. Whoa. I don't dislike it. It really brought up the clarity in those bricks, though. Oh, ads are about to begin. Let's do some shout outs. Oh my god. Pause the music so I can hear them. I got to go in alphabetical order so I don't miss anybody. Don't shout myself out.
Clicky, listen. Ain't nobody got time, okay? Play. Can't believe I'm gonna say this. Play with your damn self.
I can't think of that guy's name. Oh, that's like Resident Evil, right? And then like it's got the useless girl who screams his name all the time, and I can't think. Leon! There we go, I got it. Leon! Okay, curl up in the cozy corner of Miss Banshee's stream for a chill adventure through Final Fantasy 16. They're on a quest to reach 200 followers. Guys, go follow Miss Banshee. She's on a quest for 200 followers, all while keeping the vibe relaxed and spoiler free. Last seen marching onward to Boklad with Sid's blessing. It's a first playthrough full of surprises and good company. No save broadcast yet, but the journey continues live. Ooh. Help Miss Banshee get to 200 followers. Please give Miss Banshee a follow.
Oh no, I'm gonna again.
No.
I'm figured I might as well finish him before a present. I died from the lasers because
You never know, that could actually happen.
I was scared for a second that, like, I've never played, Mortal Kombat. But, like, I know the finish him is, like, for the final move, and I was afraid the finish him thing was gonna expire, because, like, Myrtle... I think it was Myrtle that was playing the character that was supposed to finish him. Like, missed the few body slams, and I was like, oh no! But, no worries. No worries. Got him in the end! And that's all that matters.
Sounds like my wife.
Never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong. Okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink to pieces.
Come on. Just getting good.
The dude stopped looking at the road and it made me nervous. That is Resident Evil Jesse. As you might guess by the username, they play a lot of Resident Evil. Please give them a follow. Really cool person. I share a few communities with them, so you know they're good people. Human. This is Cyronius' starting screen, and it's way cooler than mine. And a lot of other people's. It goes on for a while. I think it ends with, Cyronius. Doesn't it end with, like, his hand burning? It's not boring, it's cool. And deal with it.
Bro.
GG.
Clutch your kick. Kick freaking blue. Clutch your kick. Clutch your kick.
Guys.
It was like 10 shots to the gut.
Nice,
Like,
bro.
anybody would be dead or at least down. Come on.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Terrace win? What is this?
Shit.
No.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. That was awesome.
I thought that was gonna be like Call of Duty. But I don't remember there being a Team Terrace in Call of Duty. What was that, Zeno? No, don't do it. Too late. That's your offline outro. It's cool, Cyronius. Because you're cool. It's cool anyway. It's Counter-Strike is... Okay, so there's a video game out there called Counter-Strike. Guys, that's the crazy Zeno. The crazy Zeno photographed an event last weekend? It was sometime very recent. My concept of time is crap. And Zeno believes that they have found their niche for photography and event photography, which is very exciting for any photographer to, like, realize and find out. Please give Crazy Zeno a follow as, like, we get to witness this journey. So please, give them a follow. That might be everybody, because I'm at the end of the alphabet. Okay. Boop. Boop. The clips are sold. I don't know how to get rid of them. Oh. So if you go to twitch.tv/dashboard, and then on the left-hand side, you should have like a menu. And there's one of the things on that menu is called content, and then there's clips underneath that. However, it's only going to show you featured clips. There's like a little drop down menu. I think it's on the top right in that window where you can change it to all. It might be top left. But change it to all, and then you can go through them and edit what clips still exist on your channel. Some of them are back in 2016, 2017. Damn. I like seeing the lore, though. There's a few clips from Baby Becca streamer days when, like, I had completely different layouts and, like, I would literally, like, come on with, like, a Canva presentation and just talk through the presentation. I'm like, oof. You're lucky you got affiliate, girl. Like, you're lucky that you made a lot of Twitch friends. I was boring. I still think I'm boring sometimes. Like, there are days that I log off of stream and I'm like, yeah, that was a great stream, woo! And then there's other streams that I sign off and I'm like, oh my god, am I the most boring person that walks the face of this earth? Look, Schmuck, you're a fun streamer. Thank you, Cyronius. I guess you wouldn't have your Twitch wife be some boring old person. I don't want to overdo the skies. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people dehaze the sky too much. And then it looks like the apocalypse is coming. Is that just me? I do want to get rid of this. Well, maybe the bottom wall is okay. It's kind of like a bottom border. We'll leave it for now. The song is called Stray Cat Strut, and it's by Cat Stevens. Right? Cat Stevens? Oh no, Stray Cat Strut by Stray Cats. And I think that's hilarious. Oh, wrong. A million of me, woo! Do 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 do. I forget what this is. That's some historical landmark in Thessaloniki. Hold on. It's right down like a side street from the arch. Arch. Thessaloniki. I need to not peel my lip. I need to put on chapstick. It is... Google Maps does not like me right now. It is the Rotunda. How exciting. What a great name. Circular Roman temple with mosaics. They were done with tours by the time we got there. I definitely have an issue with keeping my camera level. Maybe my brain just isn't level, okay, Cyronius? Shut up! Love you! It's true, though. But you don't need to call me out like that. I'm right-handed. I have no excuse. And I never carry a tripod around with me. I love a lopsided brain. Woo! Thank you, Blizz. That's funny. When my husband comes home, I'm gonna be like, I found out today that I have a lopsided brain. I'm getting my spring summer clothes on and seeing if I fit in any of them. That doesn't sound like fun at all. That sounds like a bad mental health day to me. Good luck. Impeccable. Callie, how are you? Welcome on in. What have you been writing about lately and stuffs? Share with the class so we can support you. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, you see that coffee Ko-Fi link in one of the corners? I'm like 66% of the way to being able to buy a capture card. And then Mondays might become a day where I play cozy games. As well, like in the lineup of things I do on Mondays. Not strictly games. This arch is not even, and it bothers me. Callie, you're sad. But you're using your suffering as motivation to be more productive. And I coded, read a book, learned French and some German, and wrote plans for my novel and my journey, and it makes me happy. That's good. You are way more productive than I am when I'm sad. When I have sad days, I'm like, I'm just gonna sit under this blanket where it's safe, and I'm gonna watch TV and movies and streams and forget about my woes. Some days I just go lay in the dark in my bedroom, which my husband doesn't like. Oof, the... Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to edit this one? I guess I will. Whatever. Yeah. When I get into a deep depressive episode, that's when hiking plans get made with friends to get me out of the house. And back with nature. Because nature makes me happy. Yet I don't remember this when I'm just in the dark. Physically and mentally. But do I go see a therapist about it? No. Should I? Probably. You see a therapist in 2 days? Is it a therapist? You don't have to answer this, but is it a therapist that you know and like that you've been seeing, or like is this like a brand new person? FYI, guys, when I ask people questions about like your lives, you don't ever have to answer. Don't ever feel obligated. I'm just making conversation. But if you're like, that's really personal, Rebecca, and I'd rather not say, that's fine. Can't wait to tell him what happened. Ooh, you've known him? Okay, well, at least, like, it's... Not that there's anything wrong with finding a new therapist, like, you know, when you need a therapist. But I do think there's some comfort in being able to go to someone that you've been seeing, you know, that, like, knows you. You gotta play some Fall Guys to rage all you want to help mental health. I have never played Fall Guys. I have seen Fall Guys being played, but I have never played Fall Guys. Color needs to be scaled back a bit. Well, it all began so many decades ago when my parents first decided to have me. Oh, sorry. That was a little dark even for me. So the rotunda is off to the left in this picture. And my husband and I were playing Pokemons, Pokemon Go. And we were hiding from the rain because, of course, we didn't pack an umbrella to go to Greece with us because, I don't know, luggage. So we were sitting under this tree to keep dry. And all of a sudden, this group of kids comes out and they just start playing soccer in this square. And I was like, this is great. And then I was like that creepy person taking pictures. I feel like a creepy person when I take pictures in public. That's on me, though. Hope it goes well, though, Kelly. I want to crush white peppercorn to deal with my rage, the spice of life. I've always wanted to try going to one of those, like, dish-breaking places where you just chuck cups and plates at the wall. I think that'd be fun. Gotta straighten this one out, too. Maybe. One of these kids, though, totally slipped on the wet tiles and, like, biffed it. But what I thought was really nice, because it was a young boy, and you know that some, like, stigmatisms or whatever, that's the wrong word, I think, still exist. And the young boy started crying because he biffed it and it hurt. And all of the other kids, like, surrounded him and, like, helped pick him up and were like, it's okay, like, are you hurt anywhere? And then, like, his mom came over and I was like, that was really nice to witness. Stigma? Am I just thinking of stigma, not stigmatism? Stigmatism is, like, what happens to your eyeball. I don't know. Where can I find white? Right there. Evil emoji face thingy. Arr. You know what I'm gonna do in Photoshop? I'm gonna get rid of these two guys right here. That's what I'm gonna do in Photoshop when these eventually make it over there. Maybe on the ball. Boop. By the way, I have received 4 follows since my last stream. So, Jibby Dibbies. I love that username. Jibby Dibbies. Hey Sorrel. Zoaboa. Royal Bee. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. I think he's looking at me. Is he looking at me? I think he was looking at me. I got caught. Okay. Hello, Yonsens. How are you? Or is it like Yonsense? I just went with Yonsense because it rhymes with nonsense, and I figure that's what's going on. But how are you doing today? Welcome on in. You can tell me that I have it all wrong and it's actually Y-onsense. Yonsense? Okay, cool. How are you doing today? I'm just editing pictures from Thessaloniki. Oh my god, I came up with some awesome ideas for my store. Your store? Tell me about your store. You hear an echo? Oh, story. Okay. All right, perfect. You hear an echo like I'm echoing? If I had prints for sale, what would you want a print of? Ooh. Like in general or like a specific image that you have taken? Janssens, your challenge is asking people under photographers, videographers take for beginner advice? Well, my friend, you have come to the right place. Because not only did you find me, but there's actually a whole community called the Photo Fam. And there's a huge Discord if you're interested. That has a lot of photographers who stream and a lot of photographers who don't stream. But we share photos, we share advice on photography and other things. So if you would like to join that, it's that link there. But what kind of beginner advice are you looking for? And Zeno's a photographer. Yep, Cyronius is a photographer. Zeno's a photographer. We've got a few folks in here tonight. But seriously, there's gotta be, I was gonna say at least 200 people in that Discord now, or maybe it's about 200 people. But just about everybody in there is a photographer in some capacity. And by that, I mean like some type of focus, I guess would be the better word. Like we have concert photographers, cosplay photographers. I do like landscape, nature, travel. We have food photographers in there, like basically anything you can think of. We got the people. Did you have any particular questions? To be honest, whatever advice you'd give your younger self if you could go back and do that. For me, I would have started learning the technical aspects of cameras way sooner than I did. And I don't think I would have settled. So, like, I was gifted a Nikon D50 and, like, 6 lenses, and I stayed with Nikon strictly because I had 6 lenses, and lenses are expensive. And I wish part of me had done more research back then. Don't get me wrong, I love my Nikon mirrorless now, but like I never put research into it, and I think that's the most important place to start is like learning what camera works best for what you want to do and what camera will grow with you the best, as well as like the costs of the lenses for that camera too. Echo was because I had 2 tabs open? Well, thank you for loving me so much that you had me in 2 tabs. Depends on what you mean by that, like as a professional career or technical aspects. What do you feel you're strongest at? Personally, only question I have is what camera recommendation for beginner photographer, videographer. Ooh. Yeah, knowing if you're wanting video and camera work or one over the other is important because some cameras are going to be better at video than others. Like some are made more for video than photography. Do you have anything currently? We're just getting started. Cyronius is like, yes! I think macro photography, product photography is pretty dope. All right. Zeno likes the Sony a6400, good for video and photos. I have a Z7 too. It's a mirrorless. That can be pricey to start off with, though. I was fortunate enough that I had a person that gave me that Nikon D50 when I first started out with the 6 lenses, right? Like, I call him my fairy godfather because I thought I was going to have to buy those things off of him. But then I graduated college and he was like, just have it. It's like, okay. Obviously, I think a majority of people don't have that kind of scenario. You have a Nikon D50-600 with a stock lens? Yeah, that's a good camera to start off with. If you're looking to get into macro photography, though, I would be looking for a macro lens. Just so you can really get the feel for it, because you're not going to get the feel for macro photography with a standard lens, in my opinion. Everything is just opinion. Unless you're Cyronius. He actually states facts. Yeah, I've been looking at either the A6400, 6700, and a Sony A7 III. Are you wanting a Sony because of their video quality? It's probably not great for autofocus video. You start with a D3300? I have a D3300 on the shelf behind me. I have a D3300 and a D5300 on the shelf behind me. The D50 is long gone. I was stupid. And I threw it out because it was broken. And I should have kept it. I was really stupid in my 20s. Like, painfully, cringefully stupid. More their lenses, I heard they just have a lot more options. So, remember though that you can get mount adapters. So like, your camera uses the F mount right now, but I have mount adapters that let me use K mounts, screw mounts. There's others too. Because I go antiquing and I just buy lenses. I like collect them. I don't know. I have a problem. The Nikon F mount has been around for a very long time. Yeah. There are a ton of lenses that will just work with the F mount. And they don't even have to be the Nikkor brand. Like, there are other brands that use the F mount too. Yeah, right now I'm saving money and kind of looking into the used market for deals, and I guess that's how I'll decide my first choice. And Jan, since you should really... So, Cyronius streams, please give them a follow. Xeno streams, please give them a follow. They do photography streams, all that jazz. If you feel like it, drop a photo here, because I do several photo streams here as well, and we can keep talking Photoshop, or like photo space shop, like photo work. But honestly, join that Discord and you will get all the advice you have ever wanted with photography by so many people. Here's my recommendation, and this will get you very, very far if you give it a try. I'm eager to hear what this is. I'm tabbing that too. Hey, Hexlin, how are you? Welcome on in. Ooh, sorry. Jan sends Hexlin also streams photography. Hexlin, we have a brand new photographer in chat. I told them about the Photo Family Discord, and they are wanting to know what advice you have for beginning photographers. Thank you so much for the follow, Janssens. I really appreciate it. You cannot have my apple. No, you cannot have my apple, Freya. Yeah. You did not get to have the push pin back. I cannot read chat right now because my cat's butt is in the way. Ma'am. You have to move, ma'am. Thank you. Then pick up some extension tubes for the F-mount with contacts. Cyronius, you're one of my favorite people. You're welcome. We're always happy to help. Like, seriously, like, you walk into a group of photographers and ask for advice, and we're all like, yeah. To the new photographer, learn your camera and practice like crazy. Woo! What these offer you is much closer focus distance, so you can add some distance from your body to the lens, and you can focus less than 8 inches. I got cat hair stuck to my chapstick. Cyronius, can you drop that? Well, let me ask first. Janssens, are you in the United States? You don't have to answer that, but it matters for this resource that Cyronius has for shopping. Yeah, join the Photo Family Discord. Yeah, I gave them the link a little bit ago. But how are you doing today, Hexlin? Hope you're doing well. That made everything crooked. Let's not do that. My goodness. I'm glad you're enjoying the Discord, though, Hexlin. So you think my Nikon D5600 is good enough for now? I just know it doesn't record 4K like the other cams. You are US? Okay. Theronia says video quality will be poor. So I don't know a lot about video, so I'm letting other people that know about video answer that. Video quality will be poor unless you go for a much more modern camera. Even Nikon's D850 doesn't do great 4K video. I would say Nikon didn't really enter the video world until they went mirrorless. Would you agree, Cyronius? You're doing good? Good. Cyronius, you'll want a mirrorless camera to do video work since autofocus systems are far superior. Panasonic does good video. Janssens, yeah, that's why I was thinking getting something like the 6400 and use full frame lens on it and upgrade to a full frame camera later. I think if you were going to upgrade, I would just save up the money to do the full upgrade. Just because I feel like for me, and maybe it's just a me problem, I feel like for me when I do like a half step upgrade, I'm stuck there for a while, and I always wish I would have just done the full, like, full commitment. I personally work with Panasonic, but I don't do video stuff. I don't think I've ever shot a Panasonic. I'm looking at my lenses. All my cameras are back there. I have a lot of Nikon cameras. A lot of them are film. And then I have a few old Kodak. Hi, baby. I have Olympia. You licked my lips. Don't do that. I love you, but don't eat my chapstick. Yeah, I have a lot of film cameras. If I just wanted to do photography, I'm getting pushed away by my dog. Goodbye. What are you doing? Lynn, hold on. If I just wanted to do photography, I kind of been liking what I've seen with Fujifilm cams. But yeah, I want to do hybrid and maybe get into drone work. I think there's some resources in the Photo Family Discord about drone courses. I know nothing about drone work. Except that you can't fly them near airports. That's what I know. I really like this picture. I am not like a people photographer typically anymore. I used to do weddings and I didn't like it. But I like this shot. I don't know any drone work either. I know you can't fly drones near jails. That makes sense, because they don't want you, like, because you can hold stuff with the drone, right? And they don't want you, like, dropping contraband into the jail yard, I guess. I'm hoping my years of being a degenerate gamer will help me with the flying aspect. Honestly, it probably will. There's, like, a study done years ago that, like, people who play video games are better drivers. So I imagine that kind of also applies to flying drones. Especially because drones actually use, like, a controller. Try to get your hands on that 35mm DX lens. They're pretty abundant and fairly cheap. Cyronus, but I was going to ask you, because Janssens is in the United States, can you share that Goodwill shopping link that you use? That you always find those good deals on? If you don't want to, that's fine, but, like, it's very useful. Also, antique stores. There's one antique store near me. I'm from, like, the Denver metro area in Colorado. And there's, like, this one antique store that always has so many lenses. And every time I go there, I end up leaving with a new baby. You've saved searches on eBay? Nice. Yeah, Cyronius is like a pro at finding good deals. I just realized this kiddo right here, is 100% in the air. He is not touching the ground. I hear you meowing, Freya. If you're wanting dinner, it's in 17 minutes. I don't know if you guys can hear her because she's like way out in the other room. But I just hear her in the background. Meow. Meow. Which honestly to me always kind of sounds like mom. I hope we've been helpful, Janssens, and not completely overwhelming. Because sometimes you get a lot of answers from a lot of different people, and you can be like, oh, I don't know what to do. But if it helps at all, I trust Cyronius with, like, all of my heart. So, like, yeah, Cyronius is good people. Is there a 24 to 70 millimeter you'd recommend right now? I've been looking at the Sigma 24 to 70 2.8. That is a good aperture. Helps a lot. It just takes me a minute. I'm a slow typer. No worries, Janssen. You're actually not the first person to bring up the 24 to 70 millimeter 2.8. And I think that's funny. You're a Prime junkie, Saronian. Yeah, my cousin told me it's better to go all out on lenses, so I'm good with that. The glass of the lens, a lot of people are going to argue, is a lot better than, or a lot more important than the camera body. Well, just remember, like, if you're wanting excellent video quality and stuff, you are going to have to upgrade the camera body. Hi, Chespy. How are you? Are you being a lurky turkey? Zeno, if you want a faster response on lenses, it's the Sony 24 to 70mm and Sigma is more on casual taking. So I have a 20mm, 35mm, 50mm, 85mm, 105mm, and 135mm. Ooh. Hoorah! Hexlin says, this is per muscle memory for my own shooting, but I'd like to see this shot closer to the ground and shot forward. No, you're right. So what's funny... So Hexlin, I took this picture, and I was like, I'm going to come back and take one lower. She has a problem. She has some kind of complex. But I was like, I'm going to come back and take this one lower. But then we went down to the end, and I took pictures of the arch, and I thought we were going to go back the same way, because I actually wanted to take the lower picture from the other side, because there was this big rotunda building at the end that's like to my back in this picture. And then we never went back that way. But I'll probably end up like really cropping this in. Prime means it's a fixed focal length, correct? Yes. They're designed to be far sharper, also much brighter apertures. Yeah, I have a few primes, and I'm thinking about temporarily ditching my standard lens and just working with my primes for a while. Chespin, you're being a little turkey, lurky, a little lurky turkey, but you're good. Glad to hear it. How goes it in here this evening? It's good. We're having a very good discussion on cameras, and photography in general. I'm working on photos from Thessaloniki towards the end of the trip. Life is good. How was your day? You'd love to see the finished photos. So right now, Hexen, I'm just going through and kind of correcting stuff in Lightroom. And then I'm going to take all the pictures I took in Greece, because this is like the third day to the end of my time in Greece. And then I'm going to take all the pictures that I've touched up in Lightroom from my trip to Greece and throw them in Photoshop, and that's when I'll really start doing stuff. But throwing them in Lightroom and like color correcting and stuff really helps me cull more. But yeah. Oh, neat. Yeah, it's a whole process. But here, hold on. I just had a notification pop up. Sorry, 1 second. My boss messaged me, so I just want to make sure it's not something really, really important. Okay. I'm okay. He's just letting me know that they solved an issue at work that I was having with a customer. Let me come back here. What camera and lens did I use for these pics? So these I took with my Nikon Z7 II, which is one of the mirrorless. And I was just... So I packed really light to go to Greece this time, so I only had my one lens, which is an 18 to 200 zoom lens, but... Which is a DX lens, too. But it also means I'm not getting, like, the full capability of my mirrorless camera, but... It's kind of like a good for anything and everything type of lens. Yeah, see, I'll want to crop in even more than that. What happens if I do... Correct yourself. Thank you. I actually have, Jansense, do you want to know how much of a nerd I am? I have a spreadsheet with all of the camera bodies and lenses and like accessories that I own, like filters and hoods and stuff. Because I'm a spreadsheet person. And if you want to see it, I'll put it in chat. I think anybody can access it. Let me... Yeah, anyone with the link can view it. If you're interested. If not, that's fine. I'm trying to get enough equipment for a spreadsheet. Yeah, I have my camera bodies, lenses, flashes, mount adapters, polarizers, and hoods. There you go. Too much texture. I'll play with that more in Photoshop. I don't know, man. I don't know. There might be one I don't like. What are you girls doing? My phone, I think, is focusing somewhere where it shouldn't be, but I don't know. I got 2 doggies in here. Whoop. And the cat just went up. Why you staring? Why you staring, Freya? You gonna come over here? Boop. Yeah. I don't know if going behind the tripod is your best idea. Sorry, I went too far to this side. Thank you for the water, Jansense. I appreciate it. Critters! That's some of them. Hexlin, I don't know if I've told you about my little zoo that I have. I have 3 dogs, a cat, and 2 bunnies. I hate that the music stops when my AirPods fell out. Yeah, lots of critters. I've had bunnies since I was 18. And then I met my husband who had a golden retriever named Autumn that I fell in love with. And then we got Sequoia to be Autumn's, like, companion, and I wanted, like, a puppy. Not that Autumn wasn't enough. Autumn was wonderful. Autumn was the best dog ever. But I wanted another dog, so then we got Sequoia. And then I was like, I could use another one. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about getting another dog, honestly. But then I was scrolling through the Nextdoor app, and his little face popped up on my Nextdoor app on my feed of this little doggy that somebody was fostering, and they're like, we're looking for her forever home. And I was like, oh my God, I love her. And I looked over at my husband. We were laying in bed, like, about to go to sleep. And I, like, showed my husband my phone, and I'm like, can we? And he was like, yeah, go for it. So then we adopted Willow, who's not in this room right now. And then, like, we had this agreement that, like, if I found a Dalmatian or a Dalmatian-esque dog, aka white with black spots, that I could get one. And that's how we ended up with Aspen. You have 4 cats, 2 of mine and the other 2 belong to Jordan, technically. They're both of yours. One of his cats, Peanut Butter, has become the roommate's cat because he won't leave his room. My 2 cats kind of bully Peanut. No. Poor Peanut. Poor little Peanut. I know there's white in the corner there. I will fix that in Photoshop later. Fix yourself, image. Fix yourself. Thank you. Peanut is a sweet cat, and he's just become a recluse. No. Oh, Peanut. I take it the roommate likes their roommate with Peanut. We'll leave it for now. I don't know why in Thessaloniki, like, a bunch of these plaza areas are this smooth tile, because let me tell you, it is slippery as heck. Oh yeah, the roommate has been taking care of him since, seems to enjoy the company. The roommate's roommate, exactly. Exactly. I don't know what was going on this week, but this girl back here, she has a, like, the... Okay, you done loading Lightroom? The, like, British flag or whatever on her shirt, and, like, several people were walking around with, like, tote bags and stuff. I'm like, I don't know what's going on today, but... Go Britain, I guess. So I'm not editing any of these in black and white because I shot a roll of black and white film as well, and I want to see how those turn out before I take these to digitalization, which means that I have to develop them because I developed them myself. Why I do this, I don't know why. The roommate's roommate. I feel like the cat needs a little shirt that says the roommate's roommate. Let's see. Too much clarity, I think. I read this thing the other day that talked about how pigeons were domesticated by humans because we used to use them, like, for messaging and, you know, and stuff. And that's why they stay in the cities, because they think humans are safe. And I'm like, don't make me feel sorry for the pigeons. I want to see about taking photos of the 2 of them together or something, but I don't think their roommate would be game for it. Never know until you ask. Pigeons are awesome. I'm like, I already feel for so many animals. I didn't need to add pigeons to my list. But no, people in Thessaloniki will bring bird seed out and like feed the pigeons, and like someone will even like pick them up or like have like pigeons on their arms, like that woman from Mary Poppins, and I'm like, this is cool. This is on that arch. I thought it was pretty well reserved or preserved. My cat Phantom is currently curled up on my camera keys. So, fun fact. I have a camera backpack that's over there that when we were living in Montana for a few months last year, my cat would sleep in it, which meant that my camera bag became very hairy on the inside. Because it had that kind of fabric, it has that kind of fabric on the inside that, like, for Velcro. So you can, like, make it into, like, to hold a variety of lenses and stuff. So then I bought myself a new camera bag, which I keep closed all the time so she can't crawl into it. But she tries all the time. And I'm like, girl, you have your own camera bag. This one's mine. I should go feed them, though. I'll be right back. I just have to go... I have to go feed the dogs and the cat. It'll only take me a few minutes. I'll be right back! Okay. I am back. 8 p.m. my time is their feeding time. And I was like, I only have a few pictures left to go, but I get distracted. Oh, and ads are about to begin. Time for more shoutouts. Hold on, I have to pause the music so I can hear the shoutouts. You posted a photo of Phantom in the pet section of PhotoFam. Nice! I'll have to go check it out. I don't think Callie has streamed in a while, but let's see if they have a clip. You. I was like, what am I doing wrong, Miss Erroneous? Yes, you can get my opinion. Well, I met Callie Learns back when they were like Callie Wrights or whatever, the way longer username. Let's see what Frosty Tools says. Callie Learns is the master of the sudden energy surge and boisterous narrations. They've been spotted flipping between languages like a ceiling and floor, from French Russian for croissants and babushkas to Spanish sculling and roguelikes. When not on a multilingual quest, they're chilling with the chat or revamping schedules. Tune in for a wild linguistic ride and maybe even a dance with Duolingo. DM'd on Discord? Okay, I will look when I'm done with the shoutouts. That was a very, very quick clip. Guys, that is Chessman Lover 771. Chessman plays a variety of games on stream, but my favorite stream that I have seen thus far in the Chessby world is when Chessman and several of his friends were playing Minecraft together, and they kept dying to this like creature that like lives way down like in these dungeons, and I have never seen that creature before, and I mean, I mostly do like creative stuff on Minecraft, but I was just like, what is going on? And it was so chaotic and funny. Please give Chessman a follow. Ooh, we have to get some clips for Hexlin. Please join me in following Hexlin. I just discovered Hexlin's stream, what, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Hexlin. Again, my concept of time is crap. Now I have a new goal that I need to come make a clip for you so that when I give you a shout out, it'll play on my theater and I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Hi, Nathan. Make me eat fruit. Okay, ooh, I got an apple left that's apparently wet from me rinsing off the grapes. Oopsies. And drink water. Thank you, Nathan. You are welcome, Hexlin. Bless you. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Nathan? I'm making my way through the alphabet.
Keep getting too close and it makes me wee on him. When I'm trying to like not do that.
What was the timer for, Nathan? That was Banjo-Kazooie. I know that. Guys, please join me in following Nathan. Nathan has one of the cutest PNG tuber characters out there. I love Derpy Cat. I love Nathan, so please give them a follow. That was Halo, of course it was. Of course it was. The one time that I don't guess. Halo. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Ugh. Okay, I don't know why my allergies are like all of a sudden kicking up. One of. Because I love so many of them. Thank you again. You're practicing speedrunning. Good for you. I like just like to dilly-dally so much that I don't think I will ever get into speedrunning. Alright, let's go back to this and I'll look at Cyronius's. I stopped practicing speedrunning. You're like, this isn't for me. Okay, let me open it in a browser. I'm looking at your picture, Cyronius. Are you just wanting to know about the pose? Because, like, there's things I'd clean up, but I don't know what you've done yet to it. I like the pose. I like the angle of her face. I like the attitude that she's given off. I like all of that. This is basically finished product minus the exit sign. Would you get rid of those white lights above her head too and just have more of a soft, like, for me, I think I would darken the background more so it's literally just like a black studio type. Like, I know it was taken at a con or whatever event, but I think that's what I would do since it's basically already dark. And then there's like little lights in her sunglasses that I'm not entirely sure about. I really like her little mole on the nose. I think the wig looks nice. I'm gonna sneeze again. No. Why allergies right now? Why? Why? I would look at the... There's like metal on her strap, right? And like I understand we can see most of it on the shoulder, but there's just a little tiny glint on the back. I would just probably get rid of that. Just because we can't really see the metal piece, so it just kind of looks like a little distracting, bright little blip. And then I would just take a look at the elbow. Because my first thought was her elbow's a little ashy, but I think it's just lights reflecting on her skin. But those are my thoughts. Otherwise, the lighting is very nice. And I love the pose, and I love the attitude. I really, really like her thigh piece that she has going on. That's really cool. I would show it on stream, but my Discord is over on that side, on that computer, so I can't share that screen. And you guys are not listening to music, so here you go. Go splash your pretty little face in the sink and flush out your nostrils. Yum. You clean that up a little bit, yeah? Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Dr. Britannia. If I were her, though, Saronias, I would love this picture. Like, it is such a vibe. I'm just trying to help and you laugh at me. I appreciate your help. I just laugh when I am shown affection by other people. Because I'm awkward. Come on, menu. Show up. I didn't mean to open Chrome. How did you know, Cyronius? How did you know? I might like to be told I'm a good girl every once in a while. Jeez. No, Cyronius, no, stop. No, I'm going over here. No. Stop it. I'm a big tough guy thing, Nathan says. You big tough guy, you. I am a good girl. I'm glad I make you happy. Yeah, shut up. You're on your way home. Drive safe, Warlock. What does DSC mean? Oh. Fun fact, I have no idea. It's what my camera calls the files. That's not the only place blood is rushing. Blood is actually rushing through my whole body. That's how I stay alive. It's the naming convention my camera uses. It's just a default file name from Nikon. I don't know if it stands for anything. Even your first ever digital camera your family had? It stands for digital still capture. Does Canon have like a different, or is there's like DSC something something something, but like dot CAN? Is it CAN for Canon? Theirs is just IMG. You really hate people? Me too, One Fire. Me too, Warlock. Me too. Saroni says, haha, I love you so much, Warlock. Warlock had a tough day today, guys. Whoa. Shabam. Do you need a massage, Warlock? Why'd you have a blinking red light? Why is the stoplight out? It's not late enough for it to be blinking. You had a blinking red light, and the other side had a blinking yellow light. But everybody kept trying to stop on the other side like they had a blinking red light as well. You have no idea. I can just hear you in my head going, go! You don't have a red light, go! You just did the exact impression of me a couple minutes ago. I have like 2 seconds where I'm honking your horn. That doesn't really work though when the people that you need to go are across the intersection. But honestly, the people that honk at me, like, if the light turns green and somebody honks at me, like, right as the light turns green, I take my sweet ass fucking time because people need to learn patience. However, if the light turned green and I'm like, boop-a-doo, 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 and then, like, somebody honks at me, I'm like, oh shit, my bad, and then I'll actually, like, go a little faster. But, like, Those people that, like, as soon as, like, I'm talking, like, the second that the light turns green and they're like, honk, I'm like, oh, you're gonna learn a lesson today, my friend. I'm that person. I usually flip them the bird if they honk at me too soon. The scary part is how many cars were stopping at the blinking yellow light. They really need to learn how to drive for sure, for real, bet. Yes. um Absolutely. No, normally I'm mind my own business kind of driver, but you honk at me right when the light turns green, I'm gonna drive slow as hell and teach you a lesson in patience. If I am going 5 to 10 over the speed limit and you're riding my ass, I'm slowing the fuck down. Because I'm not the kind of person that drives slow in the left lane. Like, I'm either in the middle lane and the right lane. Unless I really need to make a left turn soon. And if you're riding my ass and I'm already going over the speed limit, guess what, boo? We're going the speed limit now. That's how I drive. These need to go in here. Export. You can go away, export window. The left lane rule doesn't even apply in town, so people need to calm down. That's true. No, you cannot fix stupid. You're gonna call it a night? No worries, excellent. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I am gonna be raiding out here in a few minutes. I'm just gonna finish my apple. Since it's a point redeem, because Nathan cares about my health. It's a quarter after 10. Oh, you East Coaster. Have a good night, Hexlin. A little more than a quarter after. But no, I'm a very defensive driver. But if you come into my bubble of safety, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. And I'm gonna make you drive slower than you want. I'm gonna match speeds with the car next to me so that you can't even pass my ass. Cause screw you. That's how I feel. I'm the problem, it's me. She has a problem. She has some kind of
cute
complex.
Moose. Make all the boy moose go. Wah!
It's a lie, she'll take you out, no questions asked. I might. Liz, I love that you love that sound. You're welcome for this stream, Sirenis. Thank you for being here. Here, while I'm finishing this apple, because there's only a few bites left, let me see who is online that we can read out to. I don't know if there's any photographers online right now, but let's see. I know who we're gonna raid. This person and I just became Twitch friends. And they're doing art right now. It's not photography. But they are doing cartography. They are working on drawing the Tears of the Kingdom app. And I think that's pretty gosh darn cool. So we're gonna raid them. Okay, so I raided a Photic Photon not that long ago though. So I'm gonna try to spread the love. I am dropping frames because Lightroom is doing stuff. So actually, I'll meet this apple really fast. Cartography. I'm telling you, I think it's really cool. Once again, thank you for Jibby Dibbies, Hey Sorrel, Zoaboa, Royal Bee, and Deonsense for the follows. I really appreciate it. One Fire. 3 stream streak, buddy. Appreciate it. Let me start the raid. Yes, Jansense, feel free to reach out to any of us on Twitch, Discord. I hope to see you in that Photo Family Discord. There's a lot of resources in there for sure. Oh, the Wombat of Doom. I was like, what do you mean it's not a valid username? Twitch hates me. I'm gonna see if I can find them in the menu. The. Okay. I finished my fruit. Becca ate her fruit today. Yay, Becca, yay, Becca, yay. Becca ate all her fruit today. Yay, Becca, yay, Becca, yay. Let's go raid the Wombat of Doom. I'll put the link in the chat in case you get left behind. But again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really had a lot of fun this evening hanging out with you. I hope you enjoyed seeing these pictures and the conversations we've been having. Next stream for me is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll be doing Travel and Trivia Tuesday for the National Museum of Natural History, the Smithsonian Museum. So I hope to see you then. In the meantime, touch grass, hug trees, stay safe distance from wildlife. Please come along for the raid. Love you all.